Halloween is a great time for humans, but we need to remember not to forget about our furry little four-legged friends at Halloween time. Halloween can be really scary for our pets. There's loud noises, there's flashing lights, there's people knocking on the doors, trick-or-treating, and there's costumes. So the first thing is make sure your pet is microchipped, so that if the worst should happen and your pet escapes and runs away, this gives you the best chance of your pet being reunited with you. The next thing is that when you come home in the evening after work, or if you've been out during the day, walk your pet early. So take your dog for a walk early in the day, so that at this time hopefully there aren't too many fireworks going off. Also keep your dog on a lead, because if your dog gets scared and suddenly makes a dart or a bolt or runs away, this won't happen if you keep them on a lead. If your pet is used to noises in the house like the TV or the radio, turn on the TV, turn on the radio and have it going in the background, because it can help to muffle out the sound of the fireworks. As well as that, it is a good idea to close blinds and curtains, because it'll stop the bright lights from coming into the room. And if there's people coming around trick-or-treating, it also means that your cat or dog isn't going to constantly be seeing them passing the window. Your pet will also often like to have a safe space. So a safe space or a den, this can be something as simple as your dog's crate, if your dog is crate trained. Some dogs will like to hide behind the sofa. Some pets will like to hide upstairs in the house. If your pet likes having a safe space to hide in, don't try and make them come out. If they're happier there, that's where they're comfortable, leave them there. You can put in a jumper or a fleece, something that has your smell on it, because that will help to reassure them and it'll help to calm them. When trick-or-treaters are coming to the house, it's often best not to have your pet come up to the door with you, because the costumes can frighten them. They won't be aware who's at the door. They might react suddenly. You don't want your pet to bolt out the door either all of a sudden if they do get a fright. It's really important not to give out to our pets. If they act up, if they're bold, if you have to leave the house and when you come back they've had an accident inside, it's really important that we don't shout at them and give out to them. They've reacted this way just because they're afraid of the fireworks. So it's really important that what we're doing in this time is reassuring them constantly and letting them know that we're there and that everything is going to be all right. It's also important at Halloween to realise that, well, everybody knows chocolate is poisonous, but there's a lot of sweets that can also be poison to your pet as well, so keep the sweets up and out of their reach. It's important to remember that some dogs really don't like to be dressed up themselves, so if your dog is comfortable wearing a costume, providing it's not too tight, that's fine. Make sure there's no little pieces on the costume that might be a trip hazard or that they might eat and swallow, and that might cause more serious issues. So whatever you do, don't take your pet to the bonfire, don't take them to a firework display. They can get really upset and really agitated with a lot of people around, a lot of noise, the loud bangs, the lights. We need to remember that our pets can't talk to us. They can't tell us when they're feeling uncomfortable. We have to use these tips to look at them, look out for them, look after them, and realise that they're not little humans. They don't understand what's going on, and we need to use our common sense and make sure that we're doing everything we can to make sure that they have as good a Halloween as possible as well.